I became a professional money manager in 2008. You may remember in 2008, there was a big decline in the stock market. It was down 40%. And financial companies were down 57% in the US. And I was managing a financial stock portfolio. I did manage to make a little bit of money that year, made more money the next year, and actually might still be there. But in 2000, I was laid off from the company, the bank I was working at, Citigroup, and that gave me the kick in the butt to start my own firm. So I started my own hedge fund, Solomore Capital, named after my daughters, and my company name is still named after my daughters, Lauren and Morgan. It's L-A-U-R for Lauren, M-O-R for Morgan. So I started my own hedge fund. I thought that was what I'm going to be doing the rest of my life. And I went to a personal development course in December 2015. And there was a guy standing on stage lying to 200 people saying there's only one way to get rich, and it's stock options. You don't need much time. You don't need much money. This is how the rich people get rich, he said. And I was sick to my stomach. And then he said stock options are risk-free. And I had people tapping me on the shoulder, whispering in my ear, Joel, is this really true? With options riskless? So I was polite after he was done. We went out of the auditorium and said, please don't do this. He has no idea about any of you individually, and most importantly, no idea about your belief that you become rich using options. Went home that night, couldn't sleep. The guy was in my head, and I guess like 3:34 in the morning, I jumped out of bed. I realized if I could ever get up the courage to speak on a stage, again, my biggest fear that day was public speaking. I could be of service to people, not lie to them, and tell them the truth about money. And so I walked into my office in Midtown Manhattan, 54th and 6th Avenue, about an hour later, before the sun rose, and I sent an email to my investors telling them I'm giving them their money back. I'm shutting down my fund. I figured out my true purpose on earth.